Tip-Off Girls from 1938 was a brisk crime drama about a truck hijacking syndicate and some investigators trying to bring it down. And I enjoyed this one, and I checked it out. I was curious to see some earlier roles of my favorite actor, Lloyd Nolan, pre-Michael Shayne years. And I enjoyed him here. I think he did a great job along with some other big names as well, like Carrol, Naish, and Anthony Quinn. So the story with the film here is that you have this ring of truck hijackers. They're organized by this character, Joseph Valkis. He's the crime boss, played by Carrol Naish. And the organization is run by Red Deegan, played by Buster Crabbe. And Anthony Quinn plays Marty, one of their tough guys. Now, their special tactic is to have this lovely woman, Rena, played by actress Evelyn Brent, just basically pretend to be injured or helpless, by the side of the road or even laying in the road. And in doing so, this is their special trick so that truck drivers will stop, they trust her, and wouldn't you know it, shortly after, their shipments are stolen. So the film title, Tip-Off Girls, as I understand it, refers to these women working with criminals in order to assist them in their nefarious plans. Now, just a thought about this, but having the character Rena lay right out in the middle of the street, I don't know if that's a great idea. What if the driver is momentarily distracted, lighting up a smoke or something, but whatever. So the FBI, they find out about this and they assign some agents to go undercover and figure out what's going on with this truck hijacking. They have Agent Bob Anders, played by Lloyd Nolan, and Tom Benson, played by Roscoe Carnes, pretend to be truck drivers and then thieves. And in doing so, they will gain the trust of Valkis and go to work for his organization. So there's some man undercover elements going on in the story here. And also, as a kind of a subplot, Bob falls for the adorable character Marjorie, played here by lovely actress Mary Carlisle. Now, she's a secretary who works for Valkis and helps write these extremely articulate letters based on his pretty sloppy dictation. So she's sort of like the 1930s Chat GPT, I guess. Well, she's completely unaware of the fact that this is actually a crime boss and that they are committing these crimes behind the scenes. Well, as the film unfolds, can these agents uncover this truck hijacking ring, or will they be discovered? Well, no spoilers, you have to see the exciting ending of this film for yourself. So, Tip-Off Girls was released in 1938. It was directed by Louis King and produced by Paramount. The working title of the film was Highway Racketeers, which, to me, I think actually makes a little more sense. There really was only one tip-off girl, and honestly, the film was more about the theme of truck hijacking, but hey, it's what they went with, I guess. And I enjoyed this one. My thoughts about the film is that it's a well-told story with some good performances, and it's a short watch at barely over an hour. Plenty of action, some fights, some truck chases, a little romance, plenty of hokum, and so on. My three fans know I'm a big fan of Lloyd Nolan, and I can't go wrong watching any of his films, and I really like his easygoing charm. He plays a tough guy here, but he's also got a warm side to him, and this goofy appeal as he gets sweet with the character of Marjorie. Now, her character is played by Mary Carlisle, and I honestly haven't seen her in much. And from researching her background, it sounds like she had a run of films through the late 1930s into the early 40s before she got married and just left Hollywood. So some other notable performances here. Buster Crabbe made a great criminal, I thought. The guy was a legend. He had played roles like Buck Rogers and Tarzan and so on. So he's got kind of the big, intimidating build. And of course, Carrol Naish. I thought he was entertaining as the crime boss Valkis, if a little bit exaggerated. Watch the film and you'll see what I mean. But I had a fun time watching his crime boss shenanigans. Oh, and Roscoe Carnes as the somewhat comical sidekick to Bob. He was great to see as well. He's an actor. I've seen a number of his films when I've been reviewing movies on this channel, and I just like him. He's got a likable, everyman quality to him. So, anyhow, this was a Paramount programmer from the late 30s, so it's got some brisk pacing to it, and little time is wasted. And for a short film like this, it still manages to carry a sense of Depression era anxiety, gloomy highways and trucks that are carrying these goods, and there's a looming fear hanging over these drivers of gangsters. It was a theme so prominent during this time frame. It's not a super deep movie, but it's still a good watch if you got an hour to spend. And, in thinking about it, I really would love to get through all of Lloyd Nolan's films eventually. He's just one of my favorite actors, but, with the way I skip around on my channel, I just watch whatever catches my fancy, so no telling if I'll ever get through all of them. Maybe by the time I'm in my 90s. So, kind of a shorter review. That's just my thoughts on the film Tip-Off Girls from 1938. This was an amusing, breezy truck heist film. Had some colorful performances by some great actors, namely my hero Lloyd Nolan. And this is definitely one worth checking out.